Hello, everybody, and Happy New Year. Hard to believe it's already January 1st, 2024, right? Wrong. It is literally Wednesday, October 4th, 2023. But here we are today to make a reaction and opinion video to the Girl of the Year 2024. She's about 12 weeks early, but we're still going to talk about her anyway. So really quickly, I have been at work all day, and I have looked at everything. I've gathered the photos, but I really haven't gone in depth, okay? So basically, how this usually goes is I'm on vacation when this happens, so I kind of film everything bright and early in the morning. I record it and I get it up for you guys, but we're doing this a little bit different. So it's weird. I don't know what I'm going to do on New Year's now, so we're just going to roll with it. So basically, Girl of the Year has been coming out on basically New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, I guess ever since Lindsey Bergman was a thing. But this time, AG decided to do it a little bit differently. So really, really quickly, before we get into Lila Monetti's collection, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I feel about this. So do I agree with it? No. Do I find it absolutely ridiculous? Yes. It doesn't make any sense. To me personally, the fun of the new Girl of the Year is spending your Christmas money on the new Girl of the Year. So there's a brand new doll. You can go to the store and you can pick her out and all that stuff. Well, what the heck are kids / us, adult collectors gonna do on New Year's Day? Like, what is the point, Okay, I'm being over dramatic about this, but it does really annoy me. So in my household, for the next 12 weeks, Socorro, my Kavi Sharma doll, is still Girl of the Year. Did I pre-order, or did I actually order Lila Monetti? Yes. Will she be gaudy? No. So she's just going to be another doll just chilling until her year comes forth, okay? If that makes sense. There's my opinion on it. I don't like it. And for those of you who are like, well, if you don't like it, then don't buy her. Guys, come on. It's the gaudy. Like, I have to. Now, if I didn't like her, no, I wouldn't buy her, but we're going to talk about all my thoughts on her right now. Bear with me. I've been awake since 5. I have my Starbucks, but it's almost my bedtime, so we're going to try and do this rapid fire. But you know me, I have a lot to say, so let's get started, okay? So here is little Leela in her meet outfit. So I am pronouncing her name Leela. I know that she is Italian, so I'm not entirely sure. I'm pronouncing it like that for now. However, I will tell you, yes, I bought her, like I said earlier, and her name will be changing. So I've got some ideas in mind, but if you want to leave Italian names below, please feel free to do so. I will be keeping Monetti as her last name. So basically, she's got the caramel kind of hair, amber eyes. I believe, oh shoot, I forgot to look. I was either the tan or the light skin mold, not the lightest one, but I think, I don't know. If I remember, I'll go pop her skin tone color up on the screen, and as well as the Josefina face mold. Her color scheme is very pink and orange, very reminiscent of Girl of the Year 2021, Cara Bailey, who you all know. If you don't, I am a huge Cara Bailey fan, okay? So I was like, all right, those colors are screaming Kira, and I love Cara Bailey. Wait, she was 21. Yes, okay. Oh my God, there's too many of them now. So basically, she is themed around her hobbies are horseback riding and gymnastics, okay? So she's giving very McKenna Brooks, Sage Copeland. That is what I and Nikki Fleming, okay? So I've also seen over on Instagram that Leela's coach's name is McKenna. It has been 11 years. McKenna Brooks could very well be her coach. Does that make me feel ridiculously old? Yeah, it does. But it's fine. We're fine. So that's kind of a little interesting fact. And I have also, we have to talk about this because, okay, so people are saying gymnast, been done before. Horseback riding, definitely been done before. Yes, it has been done before. But what we have to remember is that the target audience for American Girl are children. As sad as it is, children. And if you think about it, 10 and 11 years have passed since McKenna and Sage. So anybody who was born after McKenna and Sage were out, they didn't have a horse or a gymnast, okay? They didn't have that. So this is kind of It said that this doll, like this character, was born in 2014. I graduated high school in 2015, okay? That disturbed me to the core. So yes, we've seen it before, okay? But again, we have to remember they kind of repeat things because like every decade they're marketing to a new audience. And yes, I am all for different types of hobbies and everything else, but you know, I guess we'll just let them do their thing, okay? We'll see how it goes. And, you know, the proof is in the pudding. We're going to see which, I wonder if there is a place we can find which, like the statistics, I can't say that word, of like which dolls sell more than others. If anybody knows, let me know. So anyway, let's move on to the meat outfit. The meat outfit, I originally thought you guys are probably like, oh my God, Kyla probably loves this because it's all pink. At first I was like, not vibing with this. I will say I really, really do like the top. Sparkly, I mean, obviously. I'm not too sure on the pants and the shoes. I mean, they're okay. So this is definitely not one of my favorite meat outfits. Her cute little hairstyle, adorable. As far as her appearance goes, I've seen a lot of people say she's very Leah Clark, Yvette Peters. I've seen some say she kind of looks like Blair. I see it all. I really, really do. And some people are like, she looks too similar to this doll. I have a hard time comparing dolls because of my visual impairment. However, when I get her, if I remember, I will try and put her up against a couple of the girls that people say she looks like, and we can definitely talk about her and, you know, who she looks like and whatnot. So those are my thoughts on her meat outfit and her appearance. I do think she's very cute. Is she like the prettiest doll AG has ever made? No, like that honor obviously goes to Truly Me 83. But anyway, let's move on to her overall collection. Oh, and Leela, just herself and her journal is $115 plus the ridiculous amount of shipping. So yeah, that's if you want to buy her online. Here are Leela's meat accessories for $30. You've got some hair gems, the phone, some hair ties, like a hairstyling book, some sunglasses, and it looks like a little bag. Cute. I'm not really an accessories type. There's only a few dolls in my adult collecting years that I have accessories for, like Mariska, my Joss doll, because my parents bought the accessories for me, and then I got Claudia's accessories, and then 35th anniversary Kirsten and birthday kit. I've got their accessories as well. I had a lot of accessories as a kid, but you know, when you're a kid, things get lost. So I'm missing quite a bit, but they're cute. I will not be buying these. I just don't really see, I'm not like a hair gem person, so it's not appealing to me. Can we take a moment to acknowledge the real girl of the year? Like, this is Hollyhock, and I do not like that name for the horse, sorry. But this is the most beautiful freaking children's toy horse I've ever seen in my life. Now, I just said I'm not a fan of the hair gems. On human beings, this horse looks like a freaking angel. Like, it is $120 though, so I don't think I will ever actually own this unless there's some like mega clearance sale, and we know AG rarely does that, so we'll see how it goes. But this thing is like so freaking beautiful. My best friend asked me, she goes, did you get the horse? I was like, the horse costs more than the doll. No, we're gonna take it one step at a time. But I loved horses growing up. I loved riding them. I never owned one, but I always said if I owned one, it would be white. This one's not white, but it's so pretty. The Honeycrisp Hill Horse Stable is at the very fabulous price of $175. Now, I don't know about you, but I would much rather pay a little bit more and get two dolls. However, this is cute. If you haven't caught on by now, I'm not a playset collector, so I don't really have a lot of 18-inch doll furniture. There's just no room for it. I did as a kid, but not anymore. But this is kind of cute. It's got the trough with the hay and some carrots and like all the necessities to like feed and water the horse, and you have stuff to clean up after the horse. It's cute. I am definitely a fan of the historical type stables that we've seen in the past. It's okay. I can imagine this thing is really freaking huge. So yeah, not really. There are some big ticket items that I absolutely adore. Like, I have Kira Bailey's hut, so that was a really cool piece. This doesn't really, you know, scream anything to me. And you know what? I'm thinking about this. Corinne had a bed, and so did Kira. I don't think Covey doesn't have one, and Joss didn't get one. So they've kind of gone back and forth. So I guess Leela doesn't get a bed, which, I mean, like, what the heck? That's so rude of them. Leela's horseback riding outfit is $40, and this is the one I honestly thought was her meat outfit, and I would really prefer it to be her meet outfit. But something for me is that meet outfits are usually a hit or miss for me. I either really, really love them or I'm just like, no, please, I will sell you. So this one is actually, I can definitely see myself using the pants and the shirt a lot. The boots might be a little bit harder to match things with. And if the jacket was just like a plain jacket, it would be a lot easier, but you can definitely find something to incorporate the colors of the flowers in. So all of these pieces, 2 out of the 4 pieces that come with this could be potential good mix and match pieces. And that is something I look for when purchasing outfits from American Girl because of the price point. It also does have this cute headband, but that's not really something I don't really use a lot of hair accessories on the girls, but I really thought this one was going to be her meet outfit. Is it my favorite in her collection? No, but it is a close second. This is Mighty May, and this, I'm assuming it's a girl. She costs $20, just the same as the standard American Girl plushie pricing. So I haven't actually done any research into this, but just from the appearance of this dog, it kind of looks like a corgi. So let me know if it's a corgi down below, if it actually like says what the breed of the dog is. I really just grabbed a bunch of pictures. I just hadn't had any time to do any reading, but it's cute. I mean, it's not a cat. But, I mean, I still love dogs, too. You guys know this. But, like, come on. We need some more cat pets. Not that I would buy them, but, like, we just need them to exist. Lila's gymnastics competition outfit is $32. So this, I'm not really one to buy, like, a lot of their hobby outfits, like Joss's, like, beach attire and stuff like that. I don't really buy those, but this one is cute. I think it's my favorite leotard American Girl has ever made, so that's a plus. I will not be buying it, though, but I like it. I like the sparkles. Her hair looks really cute. She looks very much like Blair Wilson here. I don't know why. I just see very much Blair when she's got her hair in these braids, which is weird, but, I mean, that's what I'm getting. I don't know. It's cute. It's, you know, it's there. For $115, you can get Lila's gymnastics equipment. So you've got the beam, the mats, the bars, and I, like, again, it's just another, if I prefer the stable to this, obviously that is a huge, like, significant price difference, but I don't know, I prefer horseback riding over gymnastics, so, like, it's just, I don't know. This is okay. I think it's interesting. I don't know if we've ever had a balance beam before, to be completely honest with you guys. I could be wrong, but I'm not entirely sure we have. Her gymnastics practice outfit is $34, and when I initially saw this, I thought these were the pajamas. This is very different because up until now, we've seen a ton of pink. We've seen a couple elements of orange, but this is the only outfit that really shows a ton of the orange. I'm not really an orange person unless we're talking rainbow high, so I actually don't like this. I feel like if it was pink, or it reminds me a lot of Corinne's pajamas in that beautiful powder blue, so I don't particularly like this, and it's not something I could see myself using any of the pieces for, so I'm not saying it's terrible. It's just not my taste and not something I would buy, but I mean, it's cute. Up next, we've got Lila's gym bag and gear, and I am so sorry, I forgot to grab the price for this one. So all the, you know, little gear, it's cute, but I will say my favorite part about this is the bag. It's very cute. Again, more elements of orange incorporated, and it also matches her warm-up outfit. So, okay, yes, I get it. I do think the bag is very cute. I'm not going to buy this, but I do think it's a cute bag. One thing about me is I am a sucker for Girl of the Year pajamas. If you ask me, like, some of my favorite pajamas from American Girl, I'm going to tell you Kira and Corinne. Like, oh my God, absolutely adorable. Like, the slippers on both of them are magnificent. So when I saw Lila's pajamas, I was like, yep, that's my favorite outfit in her collection. Now, it is incorporating this blue color, which is very nice. It's very different. Okay, so there's not a ton of pink, not a ton of orange. They threw in another color. That's cool. Totally fine. I think it's really cute. You do have the pink on the slippers, but the pants are really fun. I think it's really, really cute. You've got like the lettuce edge hem on the shirt. I think they're really cute. You can get them for $28. Now, I might actually get these. However, I kind of wait until there's a sale or something for pajamas because they're not something I use a ton on the girls. I've got a couple girls that are in them right now, just, you know, for fun if they're newer stuff, or I think Nellie and Rebecca are in theirs. Just, you know, because sometimes it's fun, and I do really like these. So if I had to, I would probably get these along with her horseback riding outfit, but those are kind of big ifs at this point. Spoiler alert, I just literally bought the doll, and that's it. As for my final thoughts on Leela, I think she's very cute. I think she has a very cute collection. It is not something that I love every single piece, every single item, but I do think it's all cute. There's nothing that I'm like, oh my God, this is absolutely horrendous. So I do want to say, if we ignore like all of the controversy around the release date and stuff, and like I told you guys, she's not replacing this Gotti in my house, we still only have one Girl of the Year until 2023 is up, but we will be focusing on her when she comes, but she's not going to overshadow Covey. I promise you that. Socorro is still going to have her last couple of weeks to shine. I promise. So if we ignore all of that, she's very cute. I think she's a little bit different than things we've seen before, but she's also very similar. Again, reminiscent of, I've heard Leah, Yvette, Blair, Sage, like several different names have been thrown out there. So it's like if you take all these dolls and combine them together, which if you think about it, Leah and Blair are two of my favorites. So of course I'm like, heck yeah, I'm vibing with this. So I think, like I said, overall as a doll, she's really cute, really, really cute appearance. Is she the most unique thing? No, but she's very cute. And she's not, like, there's nothing boring or mid about her. Her collection it's a very classy collection, okay? I like it. I do want to mention that my friend, the fabulous AG Bob Doll Pants, was incredible enough to show us all over on Instagram that Leela's have the star on the bottom of their foot. Now, she will be my first star foot doll. So that's interesting. We'll talk about that because I haven't seen any dolls like that, so we'll see what happens. But thank you so much, AG Bob Doll Pants, for answering that question, because I was getting a lot of questions from a couple of you on my live last night. Does she have the star foot? And I'm like, I have no idea. So that's an interesting thing, but hopefully she will be here within the next couple of days, depending on when they ship her. As of now, I ordered her 12 hours ago, and she still hasn't shipped. So it's fine. It's fine. I'm getting a bit impatient, honestly, but I'm just being over dramatic. But anyway, let me know down below what your thoughts and opinions and first impressions are on Leela. Since this is a heavily controversial topic right now, and it is an opinion-based video, I need you all to remember they're dolls. Please be kind and courteous to myself and each other in the comments down below. If you disagree with someone, you don't have to comment, or you can respectfully talk about your opinion. Okay? Just keep it classy, my friends. Yeah, that's all I want to say. So anyway, I'm really excited for the new girl to get here, because once she gets here, I can redo the AG display, and I'm so excited to do that. Also, leave your name change suggestions down below, and I would like to keep it Italian if we could. So let's see. Now the dog is drinking. So anyway, we always joke that my dog gets parched listening to me talk, and honestly, that's probably the truth. Anyway, if you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all very soon. Bye, everybody.